Eric Trump is sticking to his theory that the 2020 election was rigged. In an interview, Donald Trump's son alleged, "You'll never have me believe that there wasn't serious fraud around the election. I would parallel Joe Biden around the country. He would be in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I would be a couple of blocks somewhere. He would have 20 people, I would have 1,000. It looks like a duck and acts like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck, and we're seeing that all over the country." Under the video clip, the caption read, "Eric Trump says he knows the 2020 election was stolen because he followed Biden all around the country and he had small crowds." Of course, people couldn't help but weigh in on the peculiar statement, including tennis star Andy Roddick. So let's assume that's true. That means that Sleepy Joe outmaneuvered the sitting president of the United States, who's also a great business genius without the powers of government at his disposal. All without it being able to be proven in court. Biden's either a political ninja or Trump lost an election. Pick a side. Can't have both. He continued, "It also would mean that your dad got worked in this situation. Outsmarted, out-executed, outworked. By someone 3 years older than someone who's old. Or Obama or Soros or Deep State or whoever. You lose the right to call them idiots if they schooled you at unprecedented scale. Was the election stolen by Joe Biden and whatever infrastructure he would have had to build? What would that say about Trump as far as competition goes if that's true?" Another person stated, "Right, it was either the most elaborate scheme in the history of US politics with hundreds involved, meticulous planning, no one talking, and no one leaving any evidence, or he just lost an election," while a third wrote, "Or it could mean there was a pandemic occurring during the campaign, which kept crowds low." This is hardly the first time Eric has lied about the election. When the Trump campaign held a press conference in Pennsylvania on November 4 about having won the state, Eric said, "This is fraud. This is absolute fraud." As OK previously reported, Donald, 77, recently said it was his decision to believe into the theory. "In many cases, I didn't respect them," Trump said on NBC's Meet the Press, when he was asked why he chose to ignore people who told he lost the 2020 election to Joe Biden. "But I did respect others. I respected many others that said the election was rigged.